Hello everybody and welcome back to Pierce Gaming News. Didn't post any videos yesterday because there really wasn't that interesting news that I was going to post about. It would have just been boring. So we got some more news here today. So apparently Microsoft is working on a smaller, cheaper Xbox One processor. Microsoft's potential plans for a smaller, cooler, and cheaper Xbox One processor could result in a thinner Xbox One Lite console. Daniel McConnell, AMD's senior manager of system-on-chip physical design, who talks about how he successfully planned and excluded the first APU for Microsoft's Xbox One game console in 28nm technology, and a cost-reduced derivative in 20nm technology. Leadbetter says, this opens the door to a much smaller cooling assembly and a thinner chassis, which in turn leads to cost benefits throughout the whole manufacturing and distribution process. He goes on to say, smaller consoles mean less packaging, meaning cost savings and physically shipped the units out from China to retail markets worldwide. I know this is kind of old news, but this is actually really good news from the Xbox division because that means it will run cooler and it will help them keep costs down. Hopefully they aren't made cheaply and are just defective parts. Maybe this means they are going to be an Xbox Slim to compete with Sony. Not too sure on how much this will cut down the size of the Xbox, but this maybe could cut down a little bit so it's not so bulky, because right now it's just huge. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Xbox One versus Xbox 360 graphics comparison shows how much the game improved just in one generation. YouTube user Here to Entertain has shared a pretty impressive looking Call of Duty Advanced Warfare graphics comparison video between the Xbox One and 360. Advanced Warfare on Xbox One has more feeling, emotion, facial features, lighting effects, and more. You can watch the footage in the link to the website in the description. Wow. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the video, just click on the link in the description, you can check them out. I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan, but wow, after watching the graphics comparison, the last gen consoles look very, dated. Not in a bad way, just, it's there's just so much improvement. And Call of Duty actually improved its graphics, I think, which is pretty crazy to think because they have not improved that since, Modern Warfare 2. Everything just looks a lot more crisp and smoother when playing. The last gen version isn't terrible, but Xbox One version makes it look like a PS2 game. I more than likely won't buy this game because Call of Duty has become so boring they basically ran out of wars and can only go into the future, and that is what really has turned me off from the series altogether. This is great for those guys that want to play this game, and it will look really nice on the current gen consoles and last gen as well. So I am looking forward to the gameplay and seeing what the story mode is going to be like since I don't play online on Call of Duty. So I might just pick it up for 2 to 5 nights or something, play the story mode, see what that's like. But I have not played a story mode in Call of Duty in 5 years, 4 years maybe, since whenever Modern Warfare 2 came out. That was the last story mode I actually completed from start to finish in Call of Duty. That's because that one was so good. Last bit of news here, Sony reports $1.2 billion loss, but PlayStation 4 is still going strong. So Sony has released its financials for 3 months covering July to September, and while Sony posted a loss of $1.2 billion for the quarter. Sony revealed it shipped 3.3 million PS4s during the period. This combined with over 800,000 PS3 consoles being sold in the same period helped the company's game division revenues to rise 84% year on year. Now with those additional 3.3 million PS4s sold in the second quarter, this brings PS4 total lifetime sales up to 12.3 million units. That number is just over twice of the Xbox One, which has sold 6.1 million units. PS4 has already broken even, despite being just shy of a year since its release, something that it took the PS3 4 years to achieve. That's pretty amazing. Good for Sony on the PlayStation division. I think that Sony should seriously consider just becoming a gaming-only company like Nintendo, because they cannot afford to keep losing money like that. It will only be a matter of time before they go under altogether and have to sell off the PlayStation brand. Then it would just become a downward hill from there, because who knows what the next owner would want to do. But realistically, Sony will always have the PlayStation, but everything else probably not. It's just not selling like it used to back in the 90s. I mean, when I was a kid, if you didn't have a Sony, video camera or TV even, for any electronics, then you were not cool, since Sony was ahead of its time. But once they missed the iPod launch or MP3 player, it seems like they've been playing catch up ever since. like Sony, I think they have a 4K resolution TV now, but so do a lot of other companies, and they're probably gonna be cheaper. Sony is like expensive for their products. Like their computers were never good. I don't know why they even tried with that. So like none of like Sony's products you can get for cheaper, and probably, I mean, Sony's still really good quality, but you can get the same amount of quality for cheaper. So that's why Sony's just doing really bad right now. But it is nice to see the PlayStation division doing well. So they should be able to put that money back into the brand for better online play and amazing updates and maybe some more new exclusives that we'd never heard of before. All that's just going to change the way we game. As for Sony as a whole, I wish them luck because they are really going to need it on this one. You can't continue to lose money and be in business. That's not how it's supposed to work. Alright guys, that's all the news I got for you today. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.